Hello there, Goldfreaker, and welcome back to Smart Age Inquisition on Left Off. In Skyhold, we're going to go ahead and talk to some people.
Oh, I...
What's going on here?
It seems the revered mother is concerned about my undue influence over you.
It is just concern. Your worship, you must know how this looks.
You might need to spell it out, my dear.
This man is of Tevinter. His presence at your side. The rumors alone.
What's wrong with him being from Tevinter, specifically?
I'm fully aware that not everyone from the Imperium is the same.
How kind of you to notice. Yet still you bow to the opinion of the masses.
The opinion of the masses is based on centuries of evidence. What would you have me tell them?
The truth?
The truth is I do not know you, and neither do they. Thus, these rumors will continue.
Oh? I'd like to hear what these rumors are exactly.
I could not repeat them, your worship.
Repeat them? So you've shared them before?
See, I meant no disrespect, Inquisitor. Only to ask after this man's intentions. If you feel he is without ulterior motive, then I humbly beg forgiveness of you both.
Well, that's something.
This sort of thing happens often, does it?
More than anyone tells you. No one knows their own reputation.
Until someone helpfully informs them.
There is that. She meant well, if that's of any concern. I should ask, do the rumors bother you?
Why should it bother me? Everyone's talking about the Inquisition.
That's good. I'd hate to think I brought you any grief. Perhaps it's odd to say, but I think of you as a friend, Inquisitor. I have precious few friends. I didn't think to find one here. Don't speak. I detest confessions, and I'd like to get this over with. Allow me to say I'll stand beside you, against Corypheus, my countryman, or spurious rumor, so long as you'll have me. Here we are again.
I should go.
Try not to kill anyone without me.
No promises.
My dear, did you need me for something?
I doubt Liliana has anything to talk about, but just in case. You know, I haven't talked to Cullen. Where is Cullen? He's up on the battlements. I've totally forgotten about him.
Did you need something?
I'll leave you to your work.
I bet you there's a bunch of stuff I have to talk to with Cullen. Let's go ahead and travel down to here.
Any news on the House of Repose, Inquisitor?
What's the next favor we need to get these Duparaquets a lordship?
We must persuade Minister Belize to ratify the papers.
I think I
She's
need
in
to
charge
go
of
to
these
the...
matters of rank. The minister will be at a small fete thrown by Key Wiscott. I'll get you an invitation.
Inquisitor.
Something quick.
At your service.
She may be done before I'm even out of this area, so we'll see how that goes.
Any news on the House of Repose, Inquisitor?
What's the next favor we need to get these Duparaquets a lordship?
We must persuade Minister Belize. The minister will be at a small fete thrown by the Marquis Wiscott. Get your information.
I'm glad to have answers, but... shit. The second she showed up here, I knew. I let this mess happen. I gave her the tig. I am not good at dealing with shit like this.
I don't think anyone is equipped any better than you are.
No, the point is... I don't deal with things. If Cassandra hadn't dragged me here, I'd be in Kirkwall right now, pretending none of this was happening.
You know that's not true. You've worked as hard as any of us to stop Corypheus.
Is that true? I don't even know anymore. Thank you for your help back there.
After all this, do you think you'll see Bianca again?
I always do.
Well, that was a lot of influence right there.
There you are. I've been looking all over for you. You're just in time. We almost had to start without you.
What exactly were you starting without me now?
A game crash! Thank you for the troll, Varric! Oh, boy. What is going on with this game? Okay, I think this is take 2. Let's see where this is exactly.
There you are.
Yeah,
I've
right
been
here.
looking all over for you.
Hopefully it
You're
doesn't
just
crash
in time.
again.
We almost had to start without you.
What exactly were you starting without me now?
Didn't
Look
crash.
who showed up, everybody. Deal him in, would you, Ruffles?
I do hope I recall the rules. It's been ages since I've played a game of Wicked Grace.
Grab a seat. We're ready to start.
Are we playing cards or what?
Are 3 drakes better than a pair of swords? Ugh, I can never remember.
Seeker, remember how I said, don't show anyone your hand? That rule includes announcing it to the table.
There's a crown on his head, but a sword too. His head didn't want either.
Don't talk to the face cards, kid.
You seem to have enough people. I have 1,000 things to do. Losing money can be both relaxing and habit-forming. Give it a try.
Curly, if any man in history ever needed a hobby, it's you.
Dealer starts. Oh, I believe I'll start at 3 coppers. Do you think that's too daring? Maybe I'll make it 1. No. Boldness. 3 it is.
Seriously, who starts at 3 coppers?
Or go home.
Sounds good. I'm in.
Bolder the better, right? I'm in.
Me too. Well, are you in?
I'm in, and raising another silver.
You haven't even looked at your cards.
Our illustrious leader is betting we're...
You are bluffing.
Gotta have fun with the gang every once in a while.
The poor recruit ran out into the dining hall in nothing but his knickers. And this profound silence fell over the hall as 70 mages and 30 Templars all turned to stare at once. Then, a slow round of applause began and spread until every soul was on their feet. A standing ovation.
What did he do?
Saluted, turned on his heel, and marched out like he was in full armor.
He did not.
Good man.
You're shitting us.
That's how you know it's true. I could never put that in a book. Too unlikely.
I think we need another round of drinks.
I'll get them. Don't start without me.
And the dealer takes everything.
Deal again. I figured out your tells, Lady Amber.
Commander, everyone knows a lady has no tells.
Then let's see if your good fortune lasts one more hand.
I'm not losing any more coin to Josephine, but I have got to see this.
I tried to...
Never bet against me, Commander.
I'm leaving. I don't want to witness our commander's walk of shame back to the barracks.
Well, I do.
It comes off. I didn't know it came off.
Oh, that was pretty good. Is he actually
Glad you
naked?
decided to join us tonight. It's too easy to mistake you for the Inquisitor.
I enjoyed this.
See? That's what I mean. It's easy to forget you're not just an icon or symbol. Like those statues of Andraste holding bowls of fire. At least it is for me. You up for another game when this is all over, Inquisitor?
I wouldn't miss it.
Good. It'll take me a while to talk Cullen into it. Maybe I'll work the revenge angle.
Oh, that was great. Gotta hang out with the gang every once in a while.
Who's that? Did I win?
Just had to do the whole time. Oh, you drunk.
to talk about?
Carry on.
Good job, BioWare. Let's see, where is Cullen exactly? There. Is there a way? Yeah, there. Okay. We'll work our way over there. That was pretty good.
Were you there? Did you see what they did?
Hello again.
That's enough for now.
Another time, then.
I can't understand how those women in the kitchen can be awake so early after the night we had.
See you later, Bull.
Nice talking with you, boss.
I'm surprised they didn't give a bunch of opinions with everybody. They just say everyone slightly approves or something like that.
Sitting and waiting. Great, yeah?
Is your network of...
You should be one of them. But maybe not. So watch out for that.
We annoyed some...
Gets you paid for one. Bunch of... It's inspiring. Even if it sometimes goes tits up and they take a hit back. You know, like Haven.
I get it. Kind of. We just don't think of what you do as that kind of inspiration.
Well, we should take a good hard look at where our... At least my baddies are understandable. No kick.
We'll talk another time.
It's all good.
There is no other man. He becomes the other man to do the things he can't.
I'll talk to you later.
Yes.
Welcome back.
Okay.
Maker and lady, Corypheus is taking the lot of them apart. Inquisitor?
How shall I refer to you? Rainier or Blackwall?
I've gotten used to Blackwall. Perhaps we could treat it as less of a name and more of a title. Almost like Inquisitor. Reminds me of what I ought to be.
Everyone needs something to aspire to.
Exactly. I'm glad you understand.
Nothing right now. Perhaps in a bit.
Hi, you, who I haven't talked to since we came here.
As leader of the Inquisition, there's something I must tell you.
You're being especially serious today.
I know. Lyrium grants Templars our abilities, but it controls us as well. Those cut off suffer. Some go mad, others die. We have secured a reliable source of lyrium for the Templars here. But I no longer take it.
You stopped?
When I joined the Inquisition. It's been months now.
You've never complained.
Why would I? I chose this.
Not quite what I was going
After
for,
what
but
happened in Kirkwall, I couldn't. I will not be bound to the Order, or that life any longer. Whatever the suffering, I accept it. But I would not put the Inquisition at risk. I've asked Cassandra to watch me, my ability to lead is compromised, I will be relieved from duty.
Are you in pain?
I can endure it.
I agree with both of these. I trust. I want to say both of these. I trust Cassandra and respect your decision.
Thank you for telling me. I respect what you're
Okay.
doing.
Yeah.
Thank you, Inquisitor. The Inquisition's army must always take priority. Should anything happen, I will defer to Cassandra's judgment.
That's how they kept control of them, though, was lyrium addiction.
First the Templars, now the Grey Wardens.
That's all?
Both devoted their lives to fighting evil. Now they serve it.
Oh, I guess there's more.
We brought most of the Templars over.
I thank the Maker for that, even if we were too late for some. The Inquisition must serve as an example. We must stand where others fall.
That's all for now.
Another time, then. I'd be perfectly happy never again setting foot in the Winter Palace. It wasn't the gossip and backstabbing, I know what the game entails, but the indifference to it all.
I didn't care for it myself.
I shouldn't be surprised. Chantry can be the same. Their politics are less extravagant, but just as heated. The Empress rules a country. The Divine influences half a continent.
Is there anything I should know?
Only that I'm never playing cards again. I don't know how Varric talked me into that.
Is there anything I should...
I've gotten used to me. Vivienne's views on Templars are surprisingly traditional.
Is there anything... Why are you telling me this?
Because it was either an act of kindness or a trap. I was hoping you knew which.
Okay.
That's all for now.
Another time.
Maybe it's gonna need time in order for something to trigger. Let's travel here and go talk to Morgan. At least she's the only person I have yet to talk to. Where am I going?
Inquisitor.
Leliana gave me the note that the hero of Ferelden included for me. She may even have left it sealed. A pity. You would have learned things that could make even an Orlesian blush. Now, was there anything else?
I'd like to know more.
If you have questions, then ask.
I'll leave you to
That's
the
a little bit annoying that there's nothing there. Okay, go into the party. Since we are going... Ah, there we go. There we go. I know you're not one for parties, but I think it's just appropriate for you to go. Hopefully there'll be more to Vivienne's story. So that her card ends up looking a little bit better. I really like that aspect of it. The cards kind of embody them. So, as your decisions for what you do during their basically personal quests can alter their mindset, and then that's there. So we basically have helped out Varric, definitely. He's got a nice card now. That's a very interesting and good way to do it. I like what they did there.
Thank you for seeing me in private, Minister Belize.
I chastise you for taking me from the party, Inquisitor, but the Marquis throws such dull affairs. It's hardly worth it. I assume you wish to discuss your petition to elevate these du Paraquets to a minor lordship. Tell me, why should I allow you to pollute the Orlesian nobility any further than it's already been muddied?
The Duparakets used to be noble. You'd be restoring an old house of Orlais.
Restoring it far too late. What are the Duparakets now? Traders? Farmers? Really, it is too much. The very thought causes me pain. What can you possibly provide that will make your petition worth my effort?
Wow.
Diplomatic connections that reach far beyond the boundaries of Val Royeaux, perhaps?
I might make use of your ambassador. The Montiliers aren't what they were, but at least they're from proper stock. Arrange for me to be introduced to the court of Antiver. I hear winter is most pleasant by their sea. Very well, Inquisitor. Should you fulfill this bargain, I shall raise the Duparakets into lordship.
Is that it? And so we just come straight back here. You might as well just sent me there in the beginning. What was the point of me even getting a party together? Like that to me, when you go somewhere, have a conversation, and then immediately go back, is like, why didn't you just keep me here? Or why did I have to make a party for something that would have not only zero combat, but where my party would have zero effect on the conversation? Because they weren't even there. They literally said, I'm over here, hi, let's go over here. Whatever. Speak Josephine again. So this is basically the long way. But you know, it's the way Josephine wanted to do it. And it's without bloodshed on either side. Don't want to lose any of my troops.
I must return to Val Royeaux to see that everything is in order. Please join me when you can.
Okay. I don't think Cassandra's has changed at all. Possibly because we've kept her steadfast on her path. She hasn't had 2 trying times.
Your patron is my patron, and he tasked you to accompany me.
To report should any Templars attack you, not cater for your every whim.
I received a letter from the House of Repose, Your Worship. They acknowledge their contract is null and void. There is no longer a price on my life.
I'm glad you don't have to live your life looking over your shoulder anymore.
I regret we were forced to deal with them, that you were endangered by my part in the game. Did I ever mention I used to be a bard?
You were a singer.
Bards entertain the Orlesian court. They sing, play music, make charming conversation, and spy. Many young nobles put on a mask and practice playing the game in such a fashion.
What made you interested in becoming a bard?
I was attending a university in Valroyo when I learned about bards. There was such an air of romance about them. Stories of secrets, trysts, and fascinating people. A group of us, young gentry from Antigua, decided this exciting life was for us.
How did you go from being a wandering singer to an ambassador?
In a very sad fashion. During one particular intrigue, I encountered a bard sent to kill my patron.
Liliana.
We fought. Or perhaps scrapped is the better word. Both of us terrified. We were at the top of a steep flight of stairs. The other bard
Oh, it was a
threw
him.
knife.
That would have been funny if that's how they
I
met,
pushed
became
him away
friends.
from me. You can imagine the result.
You've drawn a clear enough picture.
But it was such a waste, Inquisitor. When I took off his mask, I knew him. We'd attended parties together. If I'd stopped to reason, if I'd used my voice instead of scuffling like a common thug, I'll always wonder who that young man would have grown into.
You of all people should know you can't play the game without bloodshed.
Never as the first resort, Inquisitor. Never as a way that makes currency of lives. In all the commotion... Forgive me. I don't believe I ever thanked you for helping me with this.
I'd do it again in a heartbeat. Such a gracious woman deserves nothing less.
Such talk. I'm quite overcome.
Really?
Should I stop?
Oh, no. I mean, yes. I meant... No, I don't... Well, if you meant to draw a blush to my cheeks, you've completely succeeded. Let's return to Skyhold before anyone notices.
The blush on your cheeks? Okay. Is that it? You know what I actually should have probably done? Yeah, let's go to Skyhold and cut the video off here. Thank you all very much for watching, and God bless.